Welcome to Omasae, your creative companion for all things beautiful, serene, and inspired by nature. Today's episode is about turning the ordinary into the extraordinary with rustic garden decor made from stone and wood. Whether it's driftwood washed ashore, old timber with a story, or weathered stones from your yard, these humble materials hold the potential to transform your garden into a soul-soothing sanctuary. Rustic design is not only timeless, it's also eco-friendly and deeply personal, especially when it's made by your own hands. DIY rustic garden decor brings the warmth of natural textures and the grounding presence of Earth's raw beauty into your outdoor space. It celebrates imperfection, age, and simplicity, values that align beautifully with both the wabi-sabi philosophy and a slower, more intentional lifestyle. So grab some gloves, your creativity, and let's explore what you can make from the wild and wonderful gifts nature offers. These ideas work beautifully in both large gardens and small urban spaces. They are not only decorative, but functional and enduring. Plus, making them yourself adds a deeper layer of connection between you and your outdoor retreat. Before we dive into the ideas, let's explore what truly defines a rustic garden. At its heart, a rustic garden balances the organic roughness of materials with a welcoming, down-to-earth charm. It's less about symmetry or polish, and more about texture, weathered finishes, and timeless simplicity. In this video, you'll discover 10 stunning DIY rustic garden ideas using stone, reclaimed wood, and driftwood, either as standalone pieces or in artful combinations. Think driftwood bird perches, stone path lanterns, stacked rock sculptures, wooden trellises, and more. Each piece not only adds beauty, but also tells a story. As you watch, we'd love to know which idea resonates most with your garden dreams. Drop your thoughts in the comments, subscribe to Omasae, and like the video if you feel inspired. We have so many more soulful outdoor design ideas coming your way. By the end of this video, you'll see how easy it is to create natural focal points. You'll also learn how each material contributes to a cozy, grounded atmosphere. Let's begin the journey with your next favorite weekend project. If you want to add structure to your garden beds while keeping a natural feel, rustic stone edging is a wonderful solution. Use small boulders, flat river stones, or even broken pieces of flagstone to form organic borders around your flowers, herbs, or vegetable beds. This edging holds back soil and mulch, frames each section of your garden, and introduces timeless texture. Unlike commercial edging materials, stones blend effortlessly into the landscape and require minimal upkeep. Let moss grow between the cracks for a truly aged effect. This idea works beautifully in curved beds or around tree bases. You can even paint one or two stones with simple symbols or garden labels. It's both practical and picturesque. Bring stone and wood together in one striking art piece. Use a driftwood branch as the backbone and embed smooth stones along its length or at the base for weight and contrast. This sculpture can be abstract or shaped like a tree, wave, or spiral. Let the materials inspire the form. This is your chance to create a personal signature in your garden, a piece that evolves with you. It can be big or small, but always grounded in nature. Use it as a focal point or as a quiet surprise among the foliage. Let vines wrap around it for an even more dynamic look. You're not just crafting decor, you're creating something soulful and symbolic. Let's begin with one of the most meditative and elegant garden decorations you can create, the stone cairn. These stacks of carefully balanced stones have been used for centuries as trail markers and spiritual monuments. In a rustic garden, they bring a touch of quiet symbolism and visual harmony. Start with smooth river rocks or any weathered stones you have on hand. Choose a flat base stone and slowly stack smaller stones on top, adjusting for balance and aesthetic. Place your cairn near a garden path, pond, or even as a centerpiece in a rock bed. For added visual interest, try creating a cluster of cairns with varying heights. They're a poetic reminder of balance in life and nature. And best of all, they require no glue, nails, or tools. Just your hands, your patience, and a little bit of quiet time with nature. These cairns can also be built seasonally to mark different phases in your garden's growth. Over time, they age and blend beautifully into the landscape. You'll love how such a simple arrangement can feel so meaningful. Driftwood is a rustic garden's dream material, lightweight, textured, and full of character. One of the simplest and most charming DIYs you can make is a driftwood perch. Choose a branch with interesting curves or knots and anchor it into the soil or a large pot filled with gravel. You can hang small ornaments, let vines crawl around it, or leave it bare for birds to enjoy. The key is to celebrate its organic form. Don't trim it too much. You might even attach a flat shelf or two for succulents or wind chimes. This rustic decor piece becomes a living sculpture in your garden, changing subtly with each season and inviting birds and butterflies to stop by. You can even cluster several together for a mini forest of rustic spires. Each piece becomes a little monument to natural artistry. Don't forget to let its imperfections shine. That's where the magic lives. Rustic lighting doesn't need electricity. Stack flat stones with holes or hollows in them and nestle a small candle or solar light between the gaps. These stone lanterns mimic traditional Japanese designs, offering a soft, flickering light among the greenery. Choose stones that can nest securely and leave a space in the center to house your light source. You can make them tall and slender or squat and wide. Either way, they serve as both light and sculpture. Place them along a path, beside a bench, or under a tree. When dusk falls, your garden will come alive with soft, natural illumination. These lanterns cast gentle shadows that shift with the breeze and time of day. Try pairing them with moss or ferns for an old-world garden feel. You'll love how they make your space magical at night. For a more playful take on a garden path, try with sliced stepping stones. These are thick cross-sections of logs, sealed and arranged across your yard to mimic natural stepping stones. They add warmth to the ground and are perfect for guiding feet through a flower bed or narrow garden trail. Be sure to treat them for weather resistance and consider embedding them slightly into the soil for stability. Their rings and imperfections tell the story of the trees they came from, and they look especially magical when paired with moss or ferns. These stepping stones can be arranged in curves, lines, or even as scattered dots of texture. They're fun for kids, pets, and guests alike. Try mixing different sizes and wood tones for more personality. Using flat stones and mortar, or even stacking without cement for a more natural look, you can create a rustic wall planter. It's perfect for housing herbs, succulents, or cascading flowers in your garden. The visual weight of stone balances beautifully against greenery. Start small, maybe knee height, and let the shapes of the stones guide the build. It doesn't need to be perfect. In fact, the more irregular, the better. Tuck moss into the cracks, and you've created not just a container, but a living piece of rustic art. This planter adds dimension and structure to your garden corners or borders. It can even double as a raised bed if built a bit higher. Use it to highlight your favorite seasonal blooms. Give your garden a grounded, timeless feel by laying a rustic pathway from reclaimed wood planks. Whether you're using slices of old tree trunks, weathered floorboards, or thick pallet wood, this DIY creates a beautiful natural trail that blends seamlessly with soil, mulch, or moss. To make it, dig shallow recesses where each piece of wood will sit, ensuring stability and an even walking surface. Let grass or creeping thyme grow between the gaps for an extra soft look. This path doesn't just lead somewhere, it becomes a visual and tactile experience. Each board shows a bit of age, grain, or wear, adding to your garden's lived-in charm. You can design a winding path or a straight line depending on the mood you want to create. Try adding solar lights along the edge for an enchanting nighttime walk. This project is perfect for beginners and incredibly rewarding. Create a quiet place to rest with a bench made from salvaged or natural wood. Use 2 thick logs for legs and an aged plank for the seat. You can leave the wood raw or lightly sanded and treat it for outdoor use. This kind of bench invites stillness and blends naturally into any green space. Surround it with stones, plant it next to a tree, or tuck it into a shady corner. It doesn't need to be perfect, it needs to feel like it belongs. A rustic bench also doubles as a display area for potted plants or garden ornaments. Let the wood show its cracks and knots. Add a cushion or throw for comfort and contrast. Instead of store-bought trellises, build one with thick tree branches or reclaimed wooden sticks. Use twine to bind the intersecting points, or drill for a more permanent structure. These trellises can be fan-shaped, pyramid-shaped, or flat panels against a wall. Let climbing roses, sweet peas, or morning glories grow up their natural frames. Over time, the plants and wood will age together, becoming a single piece of living architecture. It's rustic, romantic, and totally handmade. These trellises are especially striking when placed near a fence or garden wall. You can also use driftwood for a more sculptural look. Let nature guide the design. It's about growth, not perfection. Thank you for watching this journey through rustic garden design with stone and wood. As you've seen, creating beauty doesn't have to cost much. It just takes creativity, connection with nature, and a willingness to see magic in simple materials. Whether you're stacking stones, placing driftwood, or crafting a bench from reclaimed timber, each DIY piece becomes part of your garden story. If any idea sparked your imagination, let us know in the comments. Like the video if you enjoyed it, and don't forget to subscribe for more soulful design ideas from Omasae. Until next time, stay creative, stay grounded, and let your garden grow with love. Remember, nature offers everything you need to make art with heart. Your outdoor space is your canvas. Now it's your turn to shape it. Happy gardening from all of us at Omasae.